From the Civic Center for this big game between Belize and Honduras. So we see the girls warming up here. Team Belize, I've got to say, they look like they're in rhythm. They're connected here. They are warming up. They look well. But Honduras is no pushover. Honduras, ladies and gentlemen, they're led by their captain and their setter, number 10, Gabriela Gomez. We know that their main hitter is a volume hitter. That's Aceituno, number 17, Andrea Aceituno of Honduras. They also have a left-hand opposite, who is number 2, Rocio Duran. And of course, they have Dadze Duran at the opposite as well. I'm joined here tonight. This is Francis Usher, and I'm joined here by Zach Garbut once again. Zach, welcome, man. How was the ride in from Belmopan?
It was a bit of a long one. We had some trouble on the road, but we're here now and we're excited and ready to get into this game.
I'm definitely glad you made it, Zach. I don't think the viewers here want to listen just to me. They are saying that they prefer your commentary there, Zach, so I'm glad you could make it. Zach, I was just mentioning Honduras is no pushover for a team. They are a volume, they go mostly to number 17. They give her a lot of volume here. That's right. Aceituno. Now, Aceituno also has a pretty good serve there. But it's nothing, they have not faced the type of blocking that we have for Team Belize.
That's right. The Honduras team is a bigger team than we faced last night, so we already know that their attacking power will be a bit more than the team of El Salvador, but I believe that with our height, with our control, that we'll be able to take over the game. As long as we minimize our errors, we know we had a bit of a serving issue last night, but as long as we minimize our errors and stay focused, we should be able to take this game.
Absolutely, Zach, absolutely. Based on what we've seen of this Honduras team so far, I don't believe that they have the firepower to beat our Team Belize. But of course, we have to minimize those unforced errors.
That's right.
And one of the unforced errors, we're looking at the girls' serve here. So it's important in the warm-up here. You want to, first of all, get that first one in.
Right.
But then you want to try your hardest serve, and you want to see what adjustments need to be made. In addition, your libero wants to be looking at the servers of the other team to see what are their positions, where do they like to serve, where are the main spots that they try to hit, Zach.
Yeah, this warm-up period is definitely one of the most important parts of the game. This is where we get a feel for the court. At this point, we're what, 4 days in now. The girls should have their depth perception and everything down at this point, but it's just to get a feel of the ball, a feel of the court, get that nerves out of the way so that when we step into the game, we're ready to go.
Absolutely, Zach, and talking about it's all about the team award. We want to win gold for Team Belize, but we also are in contention. We're leading in a lot of individuals awards, Zach. What's unheard of, the number 1 and number 2 best attackers for this tournament are from Team Belize. That's right. Fatima Ramirez and Garrett Bruce. In addition to that, the best setter of this tournament so far has been Iman Safa. She's the only setter that has not had an error while setting. She's also, Iman Safa is number 2 for best server. So we look to her to serve strategically, to serve tough, and put that Honduran team out of systems, Zach.
That's exactly what we want to see. At the end of the day, it has to be a team effort to win a tournament like this. You know, everyone has to be on top of their game and doing their best to ensure that we win these games.
Right, and every game is critical. The previous game to this one, we saw Guatemala beat El Salvador in 3 sets, which means that Guatemala has secured their 3rd victory, and in addition, they secure 5 points from El Salvador there. So we need to win this game, Zach.
Right.
And then after we take care of this game, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but after we take care of this game, it's a gold medal match tomorrow between Belize and Guatemala.
That's right. It's going to come down to the wire, and that's exactly how we like it. We want to be able to compete, and we want to beat the best. At the end of the day, you can't call yourself the best, can't call yourself the greatest team in this tournament if you don't beat the best.
That's right, Zach. To be the best, you got to beat the best, right?
That's right.
That's what Mike Tyson said when he knocked out Evander Holyfield. All right, and now we see the warm-up period is over. We're about to introduce the referees and the line judges for this game. And you'll note, guys, shout out to Leon Leslie. He filled in for Zach. Now, Zach is a hard-working guy, ladies and gentlemen. He's working all day in Belmopan, and he caught the ride back down to come and commentate for you tonight. And filling in for Zach on the first game was Leon Leslie, who is a line judge for this critical matchup between Honduras and Guatemala. So thank you, Leon. Thank you, Zach. and let's play some volleyball. Let's watch some volleyball at least.
That's
I know
right.
you and I wish we were on the court.
There's no better feeling than competing in front of a home crowd, and I'm sure these girls can feel the energy of the fans. The fans are in here, they're prepared, they're ready to go, and we're ready to see some high-level volleyball right now.
High-level volleyball is right, Zach. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not here, it's not too late.
That's
you're
right.
not going to miss that much of the game. Come on out. I promise you, you won't regret it. Team Belize needs you. You need to bring the noise, ladies and gentlemen. We need you here to cheer on our ladies. They're now lining up on the back line, led by our captain Sofia Solano, Zach. She has been, in addition to her great libero play, she has been such a calming influence for this Team Belize. We know we have the great wall of Belize. You can see starting from number 11 on the back line.
That's
right. Zalika Henderson, Kaya Gordon, Nissan Martinez, Fatima Ramirez, and of course, we have our bona fide 6-footer number 2, Garrett Bruce. And we have the introduction of the referees here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take this opportunity to thank once again our sponsors. That's Boyne & Boyne Limited. That is Simon Kwan Limited, Sharp Engineering Limited, and of course TNC, who's broadcasting the game here. Some of our platinum sponsors, that's the Belize Tourism Board, and of course HRCU, making a difference in people's lives. I actually see the CFO of HRCU is over there,
wow.
Mr. Clement Usher. A past president of the Belize Volleyball Association is here. And now we're going to take, all right, we have an announcement, and we're taking a moment of silence before the national anthems, guys. We're gonna come right back after the national anthems have been played.
All right, thank you. And the national anthem for Honduras. And now, the national anthem of Belize.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and there it is. Both national anthems have been played, and now we are ready for some high-level volleyball actions. It's a critical game. We got to take care of business. We got to beat this Honduran team to make it to the gold medal match tomorrow.
That's right. Every game for us is important, but this game right here is what we would call our gold medal match. We need this game to be able to move forward and to be on top of the pool.
Absolutely, absolutely. Based on what I've seen so far, Zach, we just got to take care of business. Team Belize has to play their game. It starts with the pass.
Right.
All right, so Sofia Solano, she's the captain on the court, but she has to be the captain of the defense and the passing as well. She has to set up her passers. Now, this Honduran team is an aggressive serving team. They make a lot of service errors, but when the ball goes in, it's a tough serve to pass. So we'll need to take care of the ball. We hear the chants of Team Belize. The fans in here are loving it, ladies and gentlemen. They're ready to watch some volleyball action. The referees are walking out to the court along with their line judges. From here, it looks like we have Christopher Lisby, Leon Leslie, Brian Castillo, and Mr. Morrison. There are the 4 line judges. The referees for this match, I believe, are from Nicaragua and El Salvador. We will confirm here shortly, and then we'll have the starting lineup for Honduras. Now, we mentioned it earlier that Honduras' main weapon is Andrea Aceituno, number 17, outside hitter. She jumps high, she has a quick swing, but her and the setter have not seemed to have had the level of connection that you would expect at this level.
Right, these things happen, you know, within a tournament, but we don't want to give them any chances to start to gain that chemistry on us. So what we want to do is make sure we mark up on her and take away her power angles wherever she's coming from and force someone else to beat us, force the other teammates to step up and try to make a play.
That's right, Zach, that's right. So the referees were introduced. The head referee is from El Salvador. The second referee is from Guatemala. The line judges are all Belizean, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to have the introduction of the starting lineup for Honduras. Number 2, Rocio Duran. She is their opposite, their right side hitter. Number 7, Daze Duran. She's their outside hitter, Zach. That's the big lefty, number 7, Daze Duran. And of course, the captain, Gabriela Gomez. She's the setter for the Honduran team. We have their big middle. That's Natalia Reyes. That's their stronger middle there, Zach. Natalia Reyes, number 14. And number 15, Shanette Celiazar. That's a good serving middle. And then they have Andrea Aceituno, who we talked about as being the number 1 weapon, the number 1 option for the Honduran team. Their libero is number 9, Maria Cariciola. However, they have been known to utilize both liberos, Zach.
Right.
So it wouldn't be surprising to me if they were to switch out liberos and put in number 1, Alessandra Hernandez. And of course, we have Team Belize, Zach.
That's right.
Team Belize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen to the fans. The fans are ready. We have number 2, bona fide 6-footer, our big jumper, Garrett Bruce. And we have number 6, Iman Safa, our setter, the quarterback of our offense. The offense is gonna live or die by Iman Safa. And then we have Zalika Henderson, straight out of Belmopan, our big middle. And our other middle, Miss Versatile herself, Kaya Gordon.
That's
Kaya
right.
Gordon can do it all, ladies and gentlemen. And we use her in a plethora of ways. Number 14, Fatima Ramirez, the big dog of Belize. She's our main option, our big gunner. And then we have not 15-year-old, number 19, Nissan Martinez, left hand, right hand. She's ambidextrous.
That's right.
She can use them both. And team captain, number 8, our libero, Sofia Solano, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize is hyped. The fans are ready. We are ready for some high-level volleyball, Zach. All right, the team is bringing it in together here. They're ready, Zach. They're settling. It looks like Honduras is starting in rotation 6. That's usually an indication that Team Belize will be the first to serve. So that'll be Iman Safa, Zach. Iman Safa will be the first to serve here. She is currently, yes, Iman Safa will be the first to serve there, Zach. Iman Safa is currently 2nd place for the best server of this tournament. The 1st place server, Maria Santa Cruz, did not have a good game for Guatemala in the previous game. So this is a good game for Iman Safa, who's in second just by a minor margin here for best server. This is a good chance for her to take the lead in that statistical category. But at the end of the day, Zach, it's not about individual awards. We want the gold, we want the team award. Gold medal for Team Belize.
That's right. This game will be decided by two main factors for us. Starts with strong serving, because we know this team will have some attacking power, they will have some defensive power. So we need to have strong serving and then the defense in the back row, making sure we're marking up our block and covering in the back row to ensure that we can get those second chance points.
Absolutely, Zach, absolutely. And Iman Safa has the ball. She's ready. I think she took a ball out of the bin. No, that was the ball from the referee. So that's the service ball here to begin the game. Let's have Iman Safa. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the game. The referee's about to blow the whistle. Iman Safa at serve. Let's go, Team Belize. Tune in. Let's get the victory here tonight and go to the gold medal match tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Iman Safa back to serve, and she attacks the libero. And the libero with a good pass. They run a slide on Celiazar. Good dig there by Safa. They go to Nissan Martinez. A free ball here. And Nissan was not able to get the ball over the net. That's all right. That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. Gabriela Gomez back to serve for Honduras. Belize is down 1-0 here in the first set. I would attribute that first point to nerves, Zach, and now here it's time to settle down and execute the offense.
Right. That set was a bit too far off the net, so we didn't have much that we could do with it. Hopefully we can get that cleaned up and get this one.
Great pass by Fatima Ramirez and Gary Bruce. Beautiful tip there. It's saved there, but out of bounds. That was a beautiful high IQ move there by Gary Bruce, Zach.
That's right. You know, these are the points that we really need. It's not all the time about a big power, a big bomb. It's just about making the points, breaking that momentum, and moving forward.
That's right, and that was also a great pass. We have to shout out Fatima Ramirez for that great pass. She's actually first place for receiving right now. So that's another area where we are excelling. Big block here. It goes off the touch of Fatima Ramirez. They give it to her. Fatima crushes it into the center, ladies and gentlemen. There is not a block in this tournament that can stop Fatima Ramirez when the ball comes well, Zach.
That's right. I don't know if it's a tactic by the other teams or what, but they keep opening up the line to her, and she continues to turn the ball down that line and giving pepper to the person there.
Yeah, I would hate to play down that line in these situations. Zach. Back to serve, Garrett Bruce. Bruce serves the ball to libero. Pretty decent reception. A back row attack there called on Honduras. That's point for Team Belize, ladies and gentlemen. It's now 3-1. Team Belize is up. Garrett Bruce is back to serve. I feel like Team Belize is settling in now, Zach,
right.
And we're on the verge of beginning to execute our offense.
That's what I like to see. Consistent serving, and then we play for the point.
Excellent. And Garrett Bruce serves Duran there. The setter goes to the middle, and the middle just wipes it off the block of Nissan Martinez. That was a good play from the middle for Honduras. It was a smart play. She saw the double block there.
Yeah.
In those situations, Zach, having been a middle yourself, what do you have to do? You have to penetrate on that block. Isn't that right?
Yeah, we have to penetrate on the block. We saw that the opposite player tried to help, seeing that the ball was closer to her side. But like you said, it was an excellent play by the middle for Honduras, and she was able to get it through.
And that very same middle, Zach, got a Jack Smith just now. Aceituno, the main option for Honduras, serves that ball, gets an overpass by Sofia Solano, and Honduras got the point. It's now 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. Number 17 back to serve, and she serves the ball. Ooh. She was trying to attack Fatima Ramirez, the best passer of this tournament. Probably not the smartest, but we'll take it. We'll take it. It's 4-3, and we see Pepe Fontes talking to Sofia, telling her to calm down, get into her game. And Zadika Henderson is back to serve now, Zach. That's number 11 for Belize, and she serves. Oh, that's a good serve there for Samara System. And there's that left hand, not the best mark. High IQ play by Kaya Gordon. We talked about Miss Versatile. Now a double block, a trick there, dug there by Iman Safa. They go to the outside, and here's Fatima Ramirez. Fatima tries to go cross court, ladies and gentlemen. She hits the ball into the net.
That's a bit of a miss time on that ball, but it's okay. The ball was it was an out of system play. She tried to get it in the court. Hopefully we can get the next pass and move on forward.
That's right, Zach. And back to serve for Honduras is their big middle, Celia Dar, number 15 for Honduras. Let's see where she chooses to attack here. So she goes right at Sofia Solano. Great pass. And they go to Nissan Martinez, hits it off the top of the block. Touch there by Aceituno. They set their left-hander, and she hits it into the block, and it ends up back on our side. Honduras takes the lead 5-4. We got to penetrate on the blocks.
Definitely. there's a bit of an adjustment we have to make on that left-hander. We're giving her a bit too much space. We have to mark up the ball and understand that she's hitting with her left hand, so she has more space to the right side of the court on our side.
That's right. And Celia Zar has a service error for Honduras. It's a tie ball game once again. It's 5-5, ladies and gentlemen. 5-5 here in the first set. This is shaping up like it's going to be a close match. Is that?
That's right.
All right, and we have Nissan Martinez back to serve there for Team Belize. All right, she goes at position number 5. They go outside. There's that lefty once again, and she hits the ball into the antenna. Now, in that situation, that was a good mark on the left hand.
Right.
Typically, as the person who is marking the block, how do you account for a left-hander?
Well, the first thing we want to do is to mark up our right hand on the ball so that we can minimize the space of the court that she can get with her left hand. Because she has a wider range.
And an ace serve for Nissan Martinez. That was a great serve.
Excellent serve, excellent placement. The libero just looked at that one because she couldn't do anything about that.
That's right, absolutely right, Zach. And Nissan, she gets the other ball. She goes back to serve here. Team Belize is up 7-5 now in the first set. Let's see where Nissan goes. All right, she attacks Aceituno.
Good serve.
And while there's that left-hander, she pushes the ball. Good touch there by Garrett Bruce. Come on, Team Belize, get it over. Good job. All right, it was a free ball for Honduras. Out of system there, they go to the lefty. And dug there by Nissan Martinez. Fatima Ramirez tries to get it. That's okay, Zach. That was inspiring to see. It was good defense. What we need to do now, Zach, is mark up on that number 2,
That's right.
Rocio Duran, just a little better.
That's exactly what we like to see. We like to see the hustle in the back row, never giving up on a play. But like you said, we have to be smarter with the marking and take away that right side of the court.
Sophia wasn't sure if she wanted to get it. Bad pass. Now it's going to be a free ball for Honduras. Team Belize gets it over. Not the best free ball pass. They're going to go on the D there. There's that left-hander. Touch there. Good dig by Nissan. They go to the middle. And a missed time there by Mansafa. She set the ball almost like a 1.5 or a 2 there.
Right. I believe in these situations, you know, she's depending on the high IQ of Kaya Gordon, looking at her to move the ball and to cut around the block.
That's right, that's right. And we see they're splitting the hitters there. We have Fatima on one side, Kaya on the other. So no middle hitter here. Kaya's going to hit it on the outside. Look for them to go to the back to Fatima. That's where they go. And Fatima crushes it down the line, ladies and gentlemen. Like we said earlier, there has not been a block in this tournament that can stop Fatima Ramirez when the set comes good enough.
That's a smart play by the setter there. We saw that Team Honduras got a few balls that were back-to-back, and so we need to make sure that we made that point.
Fatima serves to Aceituno, number 17 there. They run a slide. Touch there by Kaya Gordon. They go to the outside. Here's Garrett Bruce. Oh, Garrett Bruce! Crushed this ball, score, ladies and gentlemen. What a hit by Garrett. They didn't expect it from Mighty Monks there.
That's right. Absolute grenade by Garrett Bruce.
That was a click, click, boom. A grenade there by Garrett Bruce, number 2 for Team Belize. And back to service, Fatima Ramirez here. And she serves Aceituno, number 17. Aceituno, while she is their number 1 option on offense, she's also one of their worst passers. So that is the perfect. And Garrett, who just launched a grenade into the ground. You can see the defense expecting a hard hit.
That's right.
Garrett takes some speed off that.
That's high IQ volleyball right there, mixing up her offense, going one power, one roll shot. At the end of the day, it's about winning the game.
That's right. And Fatima Ramirez back to serve once again. She serves the same person as Aceituno. An overpass and a slide there. That was a pretty good trick there by the middle for Honduras. You know, when you have towering blocks like Team Belize has, Zach, at some point you got to start expecting the trick. They can't break through the block, and therefore they're going to try to go around it. And that's what happened there with the middle number 14 for Honduras. That's Natalia Reyes. And there is Dazli Duran with the pass. They go to Kaya Gordon on the outside. All right, dug by Rocio Duran. There's Nazi Duran, another lefty. Saved there by Fatima Ramirez. And they go to Garrett, who uses the setter there. It goes off the antenna. Point for Team Belize. Team Belize, ladies and gentlemen. It's now 11-8 for Belize. Again, Garrett Bruce has started the game hot, Zach.
That's right. You know, she's one of the veterans on our team right now, and we like to see that she can start the game on a roll and start to lead this team to a victory.
Absolutely. And Kaya Gordon back to serve. She serves the libero. Pretty good pass by the libero there. They go to the outside. Aceituno. Big block. Big block. Free ball for Team Belize. Here we go. Garrett gets the ball. Where are they going to go? And that's a back set. All right, played by Zalika Henderson. They give Garrett the ball. Garrett rolls it. Position number 1. Good control. It's going to be a roll shot. Dug there by Nissan Martinez. They go to the 5-on, and Iman sets it over. Iman needs to be more comfortable in those situations.
Right. I feel like it's a bit of a forced set, trying to get that ball to the middle there. But, you know, she has to have that faith in herself, trust in her players. Hopefully in the next one she can get more comfortable and they can sync up that timing.
That's right, Zach. And Team Belize is up 11-9 here in the first set. Natalia Reyes back to serve. Reyes goes a good pass there by Fatima Ramirez. They go to Garrett Bruce. Good. Oh, what a trick there by Fatima, but it played. And I say, oh, that was a good hit there.
Another good dig.
And Garrett Bruce powers it through, ladies and gentlemen. They cannot stop Garrett Bruce right now, Zach. That was a great hit. It was an out-of-system set, and Garrett brought the boom there.
You know, as a setter, Bird, I'm sure you can understand that when you know in certain times in a game that you have a player that just has that hot hand, you know, and Garrett Bruce right now definitely has a hot hand for Team Belize.
Absolutely, and you ride that hot hand, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Iman Safa attacking the libero, puts him out of system. Setter has the bump set, and a big block touch here by Zalika Henderson. They're going to go back to Aceituno. They do. And Aceituno, not this time, ladies and gentlemen. Not this time on our 6'2", 15-year-old Nissan Martinez.
It's one thing we always say, tricks are for kids.
Tricks are for kids, ladies and gentlemen. And back to serve once again for Team Belize is Iman Safa. It's 13-9. Team Belize is up here in the first set. So far as we see that Honduras has been a harder game than what we faced so far. Pass there by Dazi Duran, and that's a trick. Dug there by Fatima Ramirez. Great play. And dug there by Libero. That's a good dig. Here's Dazi Duran once again. That's a trick. Dug there by Nissan. Bumped by Kaya. Here's Garrett. Garrett tries to save it. All right, good. The setter for Gabriela Gomez. She goes to Aceituno. Blocked there by Zalika Henderson. Once again, they go to the back row there, Dazi Duran. And the ball is out, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is out. Team Honduras begging for a tip there. There was no tip to be found, Zach.
Right.
That's a sign of frustration.
Exactly. They're starting to feel the weight of the Belize block. So the attackers are trying to look for some other way that they can try to influence this game. But sadly, you know, will happen greatly for us. Our defense are in the back row and they're covering well. And
a service error there for Safa. She had a good service run, Zach. She went back to serve when it was 11-9. She rattled off 3 straight and had a service error there. We'll take it.
Right. We open up a lead here in the game. It's 14-10 at this point. Team Belize leading. But we definitely don't want to give this team any kind of momentum.
And Gabriela Gomez, the captain for Honduras, back to serve. And she serves that ball out, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm noticing is that Dazzly Duran, she's the same one who was begging for a tip call in the previous ball.
Right.
She thought that ball went in. That ball went way out, Zach. But we see her begging for the call there. Look at her number 7 there, looking at the ref that it went in. She's frustrated, ladies and gentlemen, and that's because of the great wall of Belize blocking up front. Garrett Bruce serving. She serves the libero, puts him completely out of the system. Serve. Great serve there. It's going to be a free ball for Team Belize. All right, Sofia Solano passes that free ball. They go to the middle. Zalika Henderson blocked there. Good save there by Fatima. Again, and Zalika, smart play. All right, back to the center. She goes to the outside. That's Aceituno. All right, and the ball goes out again, once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent play by Zalika there. Being the captain of that net. As the middle, you're always the last one to leave the net. She's blocking, she's attacking. That's exactly what we want to see from our middle blocker.
That's right. And now, Zach, we see Honduras taking, not an early timeout, but taking a timeout here. This set is on the verge of getting away from them.
Yeah.
Team Belize has settled into their offense. But more importantly, Zach, they've settled into their defense.
Definitely what we're seeing here, where we've minimized our errors and we're taking control of this game 1 point at a time. Honduras has now felt the weight of our block. We've been serving strong, we've been defending well, and that's exactly the type of game that Team Belize is known for. And if we continue like this is the formula for another win.
This is the formula for another win. You're absolutely right, Zach. One of the things that I expect coming up for Team Belize, Zalika Henderson is playing great at the net, but she's moving a lot. I expect Coach Pepe Fontes to make a substitution. Right now, Garrett Bruce is serving, but Zalika Henderson is up next to serve. I expect him to put in Marcy Mejia to serve for Zalika Henderson.
That's right. Give her a rest in the back row. Make sure that she can get a breather and come back into the game fresh and ready to go.
Garrett Bruce serves the ball to libero. Out of system pass once again. Here is Aceituno. Blocked by Henderson, but it goes out of bounds. Henderson just has to turn those hands in, Zach.
That's right. That's one thing we have to look for as well. After we've been having such a good blocking night, you know, to see the hitters of Honduras trying to use our block at this point because they know they can't get past, so they're looking to use it.
They can't get past. They got to try to go around. The shop is shed, ladies and gentlemen. And I say, Tuna, that was a pretty good serve there. Go on the pipe to Garrett Bruce there. And Zalika Henderson with the block. Back to the setter. Oh, the set drops in. It's going to be a free ball for Team Belize. Not a free ball. Zalika takes it. That's aggressive. They go to the pipe there. And that's the setter has to play some D, ladies and gentlemen. There were a couple plays there that Zalika Henderson was trying to block it, but she ends up tipping it just to a Honduran player who played it well. In those situations, it might be better to take a step off the net and play the ball so that we have a chance to attack it.
That's right. Sometimes it's best to go with the safe play, taking the 3 play, especially when we're hitting as well as we are. You know, trusting your setter, trusting your other teammates. But she made a call on the net. If anything, she can just try to move the ball a bit more and get it away from the defense of Honduras.
That's right, that's right. And we were wrong, Zach. They leave Zalika Henderson in to serve. Team Belize is up 17-12 here in the first set. And Zalika goes back to serve and she serves the ball in the net. It's almost as if though we could see it coming, Zach.
That's right.
She was moving a lot on the net. There was a lot of activity. And usually those are signs of some fatigue there.
That's right. It's a lot of work being a middle blocker. And she's definitely been putting in her pong on that net, you know. But
that's right.
I'm sure that Coach Pepe will be prepared for the next time.
That's right. Sophia shanks the pass here. Dug there. And the ball, we have a chance, free ball there. Oh, hit into the net by Natalia Reyes. Team Belize gets away with one there, Zach. It's 18-13 here in the first set.
This is exactly what we were talking about just now, Bird. You know, trusting your players, maybe taking that ball and going to a 3 play instead of trying to hit it right over the net. Instead, she tried to Jack Smith that ball and beat it right into the middle of the net.
Here's Nissan Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. Serves Aceituno, number 17. They go to the outside. That's it, Duran. Good dig there by Garrett Bruce. Oh, Fatima Ramirez goes over the top of that block. It's like we say it over and over, Zach. They cannot stop Fatima Ramirez. You put that ball out there and she delivers.
Yeah, she's too tall. She's too athletic. The block is just like no block was there for her at that moment.
Absolutely right, Zach. And back to serve once again. 14 Belize, Nissan Martinez. All right, serves the ball. Oh, it's an ace for Nissan. That ball drops way into the court, ladies and gentlemen. 20-13. Team Belize is up here in this first set.
What we're seeing right now is a bit of that mental lapse that's catching Honduras. They've felt the weight of this team, and they're cracking under the pressure at this moment.
You're absolutely right, Zach. Nissan once again goes to serve.
It's a good serve.
Serves the opposite there, and that's that Rocio Duran. Dug there by Garrett Bruce. They go to the D. That's Nissan Martinez. That's right. Smart.
I would like to see Nissan Martinez a bit more aggressive on those plays, though. But she's tall, she's athletic. The ball is high in the air. She can definitely jump and roll the ball across.
You're right, Zach. And you see Coach Pepe Fondes telling that to her. She pushes it right into the block, and Natalia Reyes blocks it. Here's that Rocio Duran on the serve here. Pass here by Sofia Solano. Thrown up there for Fatima. She just rolls it over. Dug there by the libero. Here's Gabriela Gomez. And Fatima makes it back in time to block. Hit right off the second one. Blocked once again by Kaya Gordon. They go to the lefty there, Duran, who pushes it to position 1. They go to Fatima, ladies and gentlemen, who beats it down the block. They cannot stop Fatima Ramirez on the outside, Zach. She's a force to be reckoned with.
Listen, that entire play started from that the blocking lineup of Fatima Ramirez and Kaya Gordon out there on the net.
What a spectacular show is all I can say, Zach. It's 21-14. We're up here in the first set. When we play our games, we are a well-oiled machine.
That's right.
And we are a force to be reckoned with across the board. Now, what I've noticed so far is that we are having a slight bit of trouble with the passing of these float serves. How do we adjust there?
I feel like with our, we have an excellent libero in our captain, number 8. But I feel like we're giving her a bit too much of the court, trying to maximize too much of the spacing that she has to cover. You know, we have to have a bit more trust in our line and our outside hitters to step in and take some of the balls, and also use our fingers to step in and finger float balls.
That's right, that's right. And still back to serve, ladies and gentlemen. She's had a good run so far. It's Fatima Ramirez now. My mistake. Fatima is back to serve. All right, she serves Aceituno. Not the best pass, or pretty good pass rather. Oh, and a big block there by Kaya Gordon. Kaya Gordon looked up, sealed the block, and said, "Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen."
That's exactly why she's in that position. She's a big jumper and an excellent blocker in that middle position.
That's right. And we see that Honduras is making an early switch. They're taking Daisy Duran out of the game, and they are putting in Genesis Owela. Genesis Owela comes in at outside hitter for Honduras. They're trying to see what's going to work, Zach. Nothing's working for them.
They're trying to mix up something in the offense to see if someone can come and produce to try and get back into this game.
Here is Garrett Bruce, ladies and gentlemen. She rolls it right there. Poor dig by Aceituno. It's going to be a free ball for Team Belize, played by Nissan Martinez. Here's Kaya Gordon. Oh, the power hit there. And it goes to outside. Here's Garrett. Oh, the ball floats back.
Good control.
Oh, wow. That was great control by Garrett. The ball was floating past the antenna, ladies and gentlemen. She reached up for it, and she made a super athletic play.
Right, you know, it's a well-known rule in volleyball that the middle of that court there tends to be wide open. We call it the 3-6. And so when you're in doubt, roll it to the 3-6.
That's right. All right, Fatima Ramirez back to serve once again. They go to the middle there on the slide. There's just a little bit of miscommunication on defense there for Team Belize. They just got to talk that out. It wasn't a hard hit, but it was a well-placed one. They went to position number 5 on the court. And those are hard balls to play.
Right, they've been running that slide the entire night, and that was, from my recollection, the first one that has actually worked.
Right, and here's Genesis Owela, number 12 for Honduras, back to serve. We have the setter, Kaya Gordon, and Garrett Bruce up top. Good pass here by Sofia Solano. They go to the back. Kaya Gordon powers it over the block. What can I say? Miss Versatile, Kaya Gordon, Zach. She's a middle blocker. She hits in the middle. They threw her on the outside there, and she crosses it down to give Team Belize their first set point of this match.
We've seen her hit from the middle, from the outside, from the left side. This girl can do everything.
She can do everything, Zach. And she serves here to Aceituno. They go to the outside. That's the main gun for Honduras. Big there by Fatima Ramirez. Here's Garrett Bruce. And there's a double contact call there on Iman Safa. That's the first setting error they've called on her this tournament, Zach.
Yeah, that one was up for interpretation there. The ref made a call, but that's all right. We just need to remain focused, get a pass, and get a kill and end this set.
Absolutely. Serving for Honduras is Natalia Reyes, number 14 in their middle. All right, she served. Oh, that was a pretty good serve. Comes off the tape. High for Garrett Bruce. And it comes off the top of the block. Let's see. Look for an outside there.
That's a tip.
There it is.
Good covering.
Iman Safa pushes it outside to Garrett Bruce. Powers it off the center's hands there for a 25-16 victory in set number 1 for Team Belize. We are a well-oiled machine right now, Zach. We just have to take care of business, and this game will be ours.
That's right. That was an excellent play there by the setter, speeding up the ball to the outside so that the middle blocker was lagging. The outside blocker did not know where exactly to mark up, and Garrett Bruce did the right thing and turned the ball down the line where it was wide open.
Absolutely, Zach. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, Zach. We're going to be back in set number 2 for some more volleyball action.
HBO Max, available with Next Gen. Subscribe today.
Every griller does it a little differently. Dry rub, wet rub, smoked, wood, gas, charcoal, sauce, no sauce. One thing they can all agree on is Running W brand meats. For almost 40 years, tender, fresh cuts of Running W meats have graced the grills across Belize and finished at the center of some of our best times. Running W brand meats. Give me some of the nice thing.
Savor every moment. experience our country. Go the extra mile.
And just dive in.
We are Belizean travelers. Are you?
NextGen is proud to be an official sponsor of Miss Universe Belize 2022. NextGen, in partnership with the National Channel, is excited to bring you every breathtaking moment of this year's Miss Belize pageant live in high definition. Who will inherit the crown and represent our beloved jewel on the international stage? Crowning of Belize's next ambassador of beauty. Live from the Bliss Center for Performing Arts, this August 13th at 8:30 p.m. only on the National Channel.
Planning on building something right? Belmopan Aggregates and Hardware.
Now we see the crowd trickling in for this match here tonight against Honduras. Belize takes set one. What are the keys going forward, Zach?
Key going forward is to make sure that we maintain our composure first of all. We won that first set. We did well. We were serving well. We were defending well. And that's one thing we don't want to see is that similar to what happened earlier on in the first game, where we started to break our mental focus. So the key for us right now is to stay within the game mentally and we can execute.
And Gabriela Gomez of Honduras starts the second set off with a service error. I think the crowd is beginning to get to her.
That's right. The Belizean people are here. They're excited. They're feeling the energy of the team. And the team is, in essence, feeding off their energy as well.
That's right, that's right. And back to serve for Team Belize is Garrett Bruce, number 2. All right, she attacks the libero there, but a good pass by the libero. They go to the middle, off the top of the block, and Garrett unable to play that ball deep. We have keyed in on their wing hitters, their outside hitters. That it seems that we're having some level of difficulty with the middle hitters. How can we address there?
Right, the Honduras team is definitely using their middles more than we expected. But one of the main things that what they're doing is moving the middles from the traditional 5-1 position, running a lot of slides and third ones.
But Fatima Ramirez to get the point for Team Belize.
That's right.
She crushed that one cross court. The libero couldn't handle it. We see the coach for Honduras telling the libero that she needs to play better D. But let's face it, that there's nothing she could have done there.
That was just better offense in that situation.
You're absolutely right. And Zalika Henderson back to serve for Team Belize. All right, pass by Owela. Owela, they set the middle once again, off the middle, but played by Garrett Bruce. They go outside. The set dropped in a bit. Set there by the libero. And here's the outside. Blocked there by Kaya Gordon, but out of bounds. Team Belize has to start turning their hands in on the block, Zach.
That's right. That block was a bit late, so it was open through the middle and it came off the inside of her right hand. Hopefully she can get there in time and have the defense set up in the back row, because that shot was pretty much a roll hit.
That's right. And Shante Seliazar is back to serve for Honduras. And she serves the ball way out. I think she was trying to serve the coach of Team Belize, Zach.
She's trying to take out Fatima Ramirez out of this game. That's a tactic probably that the coaching staff is trying to get them to do, forcing the ball to our main attacker and hopefully taking her out of the attack. But
it didn't work that time, Zach, and now Team Belize up 3-2. Pass there by the libero. They go to the back. Rocio Duron rips across court. Overpass there by Nissan. They go outside to Owela, who uses the hands of Iman Safa, Zach. Now, I understand she's a setter. Setters typically aren't good blockers, but Iman Safa has pretty good jumping ability.
She does.
But she is not penetrating the net on her blocks.
Right.
She needs to start getting her hands over the net and turning those palms in to face the court.
Like you said the other night in the last game, she has to take some pride in that blocking and understand that she can block the ball.
That's right, and they go back to Fatima Ramirez. Down the line, she crushes the libero. Zach, if I was that libero, I would be telling my team, what are you doing? You're leaving me out to dry here.
Listen, she just changed out of the game, and I'm sure that she's glad.
Look at that. Number 9, Maria Caricola comes out of the game, and number 1, Alessandra Hernandez replaces her at libero. And Fatima serves Aceituno. Good pass here by Aceituno. They set outside Genesis, who uses the hands of Iman just not well enough. And there is Kaya Gordon, who just uses the middle blocker, ladies and gentlemen.
She turns the ball so well through the middle. Just now we saw that she had a double block on her, and still she was able to cut the ball all the way to the 1 position off the block.
That's right, and that was a high IQ play for the setter. She realized that the likelihood of her having an error would increase if she were
That's
good
a
block there.
play.
Well, we'll give the setter the block there, Zach. Played there by Nissan Martinez. Talk about high IQ. What a kill for Iman Salva, ladies and gentlemen. She was supposed to set that ball. She saw the 1 position open, and she pushes it to the position there.
The setter is on the board for kills at this point.
All right, and Honduras unable to play that ball. It's 6-3 here in the second set. Fatima Ramirez back to serve. She attacks the new libero, who is Hernandez. They set the D position. Dug there by Nissan Martinez. Set to Garrett Bruce.
Good control.
That was a cheeky little play, Zach.
That's right. Garrett Bruce established her hit and her attack from the outside. She put away 2 grenades early in that first set, and now the entire defense of Honduras is lagging back, waiting for her to hit the ball, and she's doing the right thing and rolling it into the middle of the court.
And Zach, I just got a message saying that the Prime Minister of Belize is in the house. So big up yourself, Prime Minister John Vicente. Thanks for coming to watch and supporting the team.
That's right.
And Kaya Gordon pushes it off the block there. All right, they go to the outside. Owela blocked there by Gordon. All right. And a miscommunication. Free ball for Team Belize. Free ball for Team Belize. Let's see where they choose to go. They go to Kaya Gordon, who tricks the ball to the 3-6. A great play by Kaya Gordon, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize is up 8-3 here in the second set.
It's always a great thing when we have our leaders and our politicians here within the room working and caring to support these girls.
I also see the Minister of Sports, Rodwell Ferguson, here.
That's an excellent serve.
As we get an ace for Team Belize. Great serve by Fatima Ramirez. So shout out to Honorable John Vicente. Shout out to Rodwell Ferguson, senior on the screen. Thanks for coming to support our girls. Ladies and gentlemen, make it out. Our girls are playing fantastic. This is our tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Great serve there for Fatima Ramirez. All right, Gabriela Gomez sets the run. Dug there by Nissan. It was an overdig, but Kaya takes care of it. All right, and here's Aceituno. She pushes it to the 1 position. Great play there by Fatima. Outside the Garrett Bruce. Click, click, boom, ladies and gentlemen. Garrett Bruce goes cross court. She's ecstatic right now. Honduras cannot stop our team, and the coach has to call a timeout. There's Garrett Bruce, so excited, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize is playing great. It's 10-3. I mean, when we have it, when we are doing well, we do really well.
Listen, all we've done so far, minimize our errors, pass the ball well, and we know we have bona fide 6-footers on that net that can attack the ball, turn the ball, and put it away at their will.
That's right, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, our team's playing great. They are focused. The mental headspace is there, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking care of this ball, and now they need to keep it up.
This team has trained a lot. You know, they've been working together for a while now, and it is definitely showing within this tournament. You know, it really shows that hard work does pay off. They've put in the time, and now it's just to reap the benefits.
That's right, that's right. It's now 10-3. Team Belize is in the driver's seat, Zach, but we need to keep our foot on the gas.
That's right.
We can't let up now. We have to keep that mental aggression, and we need to keep on attacking Honduras. Back to service, Fatima Ramirez. She attacks Aceituno. Good pass by Aceituno. Trick there, but picked up by Fatima Ramirez. And Garrett Bruce. Oh, what a trick. Wow. She tricked to position 1. Ladies and gentlemen, on the replay here, just look at how high Garrett Bruce was up in the air. She is 5'6" tall, but out jumps all of them. Look at how high she was, and tricks the position number 1. And Fatima Ramirez back to serve there. All right, and she served just out, but a good run there by Fatima. Team Belize is up 11-4 here in the second set of this match. Back to serve is Genesis Owela. You may recall Genesis came in for number 7, Dazzle Duran. She's playing outside hitter. So she did not start this game, but she's one of their main hitters now. And she goes back to serve. We hear the drums of our fathers. And there we go, Kaya Gordon. And she rips that ball into the court. Ball goes in. Ball goes in.
That's right.
And it's a great call by the line judge, Kaya Gordon, there on the outside.
It was a bit of a miss hit there, but listen, even miss hits are good points sometimes. We'll take it however we get it.
Points are points, and we will take it. All right, back to serve, Kaya Gordon. Let's see what Kaya can do here. She attacks the libero. Oh, puts them out of system. That was a good serve. Here's Aceituno.
Oh.
Iman Safa marked the ball wrong there. She was all the way at the antenna. The ball dropped in and she didn't adjust that.
Right.
That point there, I put the fault there on Safa and her marking.
Definitely, and Team Honduras did an excellent job, number 17, stroking the ball deep and long to the 5, and took advantage of that horrible mark.
That's right, back to service, number 14. That's Natalia Reyes. Pass here by Sofia Solano. Pipe for Fatima Ramirez. Dug there by Reyes. The setter gives it to Rocio Duron. Dug there by Kaya Gordon. Miss Versatile. Garrett Bruce takes some off of it.
Excellent
and they can't
control.
That Garrett has power. She has control. She can power the ball and she has the off speed. How do you stop her?
She has this entire defense of the Honduras team confused. They don't know where to go to drop back for the big bomb or to step up into the roll shot.
That's right. And back to serve is Iman Safa for Team Belize. That's the setter number 6 for Team Belize there, Iman Safa. And she attacks. She's getting a little too aggressive on the serve, Zach. That's her second service error of the game. She needs to just take a deep breath. You have 8 seconds to serve.
Right.
Use those 8 seconds, Zach.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't want to see start to creep up on us here in this game. In the last game, we had too many service errors, and we started this game on a good run. We want to make sure we clean that up moving forward. Good
pass there by Solano. A good set, but the Zalika Henderson, the middle blocker there, hits the ball out. It was a good idea. It was a good turn. But it wasn't executed to perfection there. And we have back to serve once again is Gabriela Gomez. It's 13-7, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize is up 13-7 here in the second set. Back to serve is Gabriela Gomez. And she serves into the net. You'll recall that that's Gabriela Gomez's second service error of this set.
Right. Clearly the pressure is getting to her, you know. The team is expecting a lot from her, and I believe that she's maybe buckling under that pressure.
Well, it's not easy to play in front of a rambunctious crowd like this, especially if you are the away team, Zach. And Gabriel Bruce serves the libero. That's a good pass by the libero. A one-handed set, not sure why. Dug by Fatima Ramirez. And they said Nissan. Nissan powers it there. Dug by Oruela. Nissan basically gives them a free ball. They go to the outside. Dug there by Fatima. Chased down by Solano. It's going to be a... Oh, well, they got
control.
A roll. That was good control by Fatima. That was good awareness, good situational awareness of what was going on, Zach.
That's exactly what I was talking about. If the ball is in the air, if you stand up or jump and roll the ball over, something can happen. Force the other team to be out of system and force them to make a mistake.
That's right, Zach, that's right. And back to serve once again for Team Belize is Garrett Bruce. 15-7, Team Belize is up here in the second set. Pass by Oruela. They go to the middle. A rip there, dug by Sofia Solano. All right, and a free ball for Honduras. But they're out of system here. And Aceituno uses the block. Garrett Bruce unable to get under that one, Zach. I saw that Iman Safa, she took a step toward it, then she didn't. And that split second is what caused the ball to hit the ground.
Right. It was a bit of a lapse there in the defense.
Right.
But if we can take that extra step and don't hesitate to move towards the ball.
Here's Aceituno back to serve for Honduras. Great pass by Gary Bruce. And who else? Oh, first block there for Honduras on Fatima Ramirez. She didn't have that aggressive wind-up that she usually does. I think that she was trying to go with a placement shot. Didn't work out for her there. Fatima, bring the heat. They can't stop you, so bring the heat next time.
She was lined up there with Honduras' tallest player, number 2.
That's right, and that's a great serve there by Aceituno. Decent pass, and they go to Nissan. Rips it cross court, nobody home.
That's right.
Nobody home, ladies and gentlemen. It's now 16-9. You hear the crowd here to support Team Belize. They are loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize is up 16-9 here in the second set. We called it in the first set, Zach. It didn't happen. But Marcy Mejia into serve for Zalika Henderson. She has a deceptively good topspin serve.
That's right. We bring her in, give Zalika a rest.
And she rips that ball, like we said, deceptively good. It's going to be a free ball for Team Belize. All right, here's Garrett Bruce. Give the ball to the middle. Middle crushes it to position number 5. All right. And that was a great play there.
That was an excellent play by Team Belize. That's the combination we want to see. A strong serve, putting the other team out of system, leads to an easy pass, set, and attack for us.
Pass, set, hit, back to service. Marcy Mejia once again. She attacks the same position as Seituno. With good pass this time. And the ball goes in. That was actually a pretty good line shot there.
That was. It was definitely more of a control shot over power. She saw the break there for the line shot. We took away the cross court and she rolled that ball deep down the line, and it worked out for Team Honduras.
That's right. And once again, Zach, we're giving a huge shout out to everyone who came out to support, even previous presidents of the Belize Volleyball Association, Mr. Clement Usher, who's also one of the sponsors of this tournament for HRCU. He's the CFO of HRCU, and he's a previous president. Oh, that ball came off the tape. They go high to Kaya Gordon. She rolls it at Asaituno. Out of system there. Owela puts a roll on it. Touch there. All right, it's going to be, here's Fatima. She rolls across court. Dug there by Asaituno. All right, goes outside. Genesis Owela. Big block there. Nissan Martinez with the kill block for Team Belize. I don't know where Owela thought she was going.
That's a 6'2", 15-year-old playing on this team right now.
Absolutely. 6'2", 15-year-old Nissan Martinez, and she goes back to serve. Like I was saying, shout out to Mr. Clement Usher here in the stands, previous president of the BVA, one who really started us on the road we're on now, as we have a service error for Team Belize, Nissan Martinez. It's now 18-11, ladies and gentlemen, here in the second set. Team Belize won the first set. We're up by a sizable margin, but we can't take our foot off the gas.
That's right. We've opened up a lead, and one thing we don't want to do is to start make unforced errors and get this team back into the game.
But you know what? The crowd does that. It causes the other team to commit unforced errors.
That's right.
And you guys are the X factor, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not here, it's not too late. Come on out. Come on out and support Team Belize tomorrow as we play Guatemala. Tonight we're playing against Honduras. Back to service. Fatima Ramirez, Aceituno with the pass. Gabriela Gomez on the set. Owela hits the ball into the antenna. And point for Team Belize. 19-11, Zach. 19-11 with Fatima Ramirez back to serve.
The outside hitters are trying to figure out something that they can do on that net to try to make some points or to even get the ball across the court. But right now, Team Belize is blocking well, we're defending well, and this is the formula to win.
All right, and Fatima Ramirez with the service error there. A lot of serving is your approach, that from this vantage point, we could have seen that Fatima didn't toss that ball well, and it ends up with a service error.
Right. This is exactly what we don't want to creep up on us in this game. We need to make sure that we're taking care of the ball on every play.
And Gabriela Gomez, pass by Nissan Martinez. Oh, smart play by Iman Safa, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great play.
That's right.
There was a little bit of a miscommunication there on the pass. Nissan ends up passing it as Fatima leaves it, and Iman just tricks that ball over. That's something we've been looking to see for 2 games, as Iman has not been utilizing that trick.
That's right, but those are plays that are created by the strong attacking of the Belize team. The blockers have to be camping, waiting on who is going to be set, who is going to be the person that they have to look out for. And right then in that moment, that's where the setter can sneak in and put that ball in the court.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize, we're up 1-0. We're up 21-12 in the second set. We are firmly established in the driver's seat. We have our foot on the gas. We won't let up, Zach. This is where we push to the end, because every 3-set victory gets you more points.
That's right. We want to win every game in 3. We want to be able to go into this last game tomorrow on top, clearly on top, so that when we go into this battle with Guatemala, we go in confident and we go in ready for gold.
That's right. And we see Zalika Henderson coming back in for Marcia Mejia, who came in to serve. Kaya Gordon at the serve now, Zach. We just got to push to the finish of this set. It's 21-12. We're up, firmly established here in the second set. Let's see where Kaya Gordon chooses to attack. All right, and she serves the ball into the net. Once again, they blow the whistle, and we are hurrying to serve. We got to take a deep breath, Zach.
That's right. We're rushing our time at the serve. This is where it's important to have some type of routine when you're getting prepared to serve that comes after the whistle. You know, a lot of the times when you come out of a timeout, what happens is that servers start their routine before the whistle is blown. So when that actually happens and it's time for you to serve, you're unprepared, you're out of whack, and then we see mistakes like what just happened.
Zach, an interesting point. This is the first time throughout the entire tournament that Honduras has taken out their setter. They only brought one setter, and they currently have an outside hitter in to set for their team. I believe that that this is a defensive substitution. She came in to do a block here on Garrett Bruce. And I think once they get the side out, or if Team Belize gets the point, they're going to bring the setter back in.
Right. They have to try and do something, some type of coaching maneuver is trying to take place here to try and minimize the attack of the Belize team.
I'll just go ahead and say that I don't think that is enough to stop Garrett Bruce. I hate to say it. In fact, I don't hate to say it. I'm telling you, they can't stop Garrett Bruce. And back to serve here for Honduras as the referee checks the lineup is Natalia Reyes, number 14 for Honduras, is back to serve. There's a bit of a delay here in the game simply because the second referee is checking that all the lineups are correct. This might work out in Belize's favor.
That's right.
They're icing the server.
Right. So they're applying pressure. You know, the crowd here is loud. They're making noise. The music is playing. The drums are playing. Right away, we can feel the pressure on the server building up every moment that
Absolutely.
passes.
Natalia Reyes back to serve as the referee blows his whistle. All right. And Natalia Reyes serves the ball into the net. It's like we said it, Zach. The referee blew the whistle, and Natalia Reyes serves the ball into the net. So thank you, referees. You iced the server for us. Team Belize, and like we predicted, Zach, the setter is coming back in for that outside hitter. Honduras, smartly, foolishly, however you want to call it, only brought one setter. It's a risk. Maybe it pays off. Hasn't been paying off so far. Back to serve for Team Belize is Iman Safa. Iman Safa is in the running for best server of the tournament, but she needs to pick it up here. All right, and she serves Gabriela Oela, and outside for Aceituno, rips the ball across court, good dig here, and it was a nice try there, good hustle. It was a dig by Kaya Gordon, scrambled there by Iman Safa, and Garrett Bruce tried to jump and get it over, but she was unable to. It's 22-14, Team Belize is up by 8 here in the second set. Gabriela Gomez, the captain and the setter for Honduras, is back to serve. We see our libero, Sofia Solano, taking up a bunch of the court. Fatima Ramirez, overpass there. The setter tries to save the ball, but when you're in the back row, if you touch the ball and it goes into the block, they call that on you.
That's always a tough play to call to me for the referees. You don't know if that setter is setting the ball or trying to put that ball over.
Right.
So I don't know how they come to that decision all the time.
But when you go up with one hand, they automatically assume you're attacking the ball and not setting it, and that's what happened there. Nissan goes over the top of the block, dug by Oela. They go to the outside. Aceituno. Big block there. Big block there for Team Belize. Team Belize has had a pretty good blocking night, Zach.
That's right.
And in addition, Team Belize has neutralized Aceituno, who is their main hitter.
Right. A lot of it comes back to the height that we have, but also it comes down to timing as well. We've been marking and timing the ball excellent on the net, which leads to a lot of touches and a lot of kill blocks.
Garrett Bruce with the service error. We're up by a sizable margin here in the second set, Zach. But we need to lock down those service errors.
Definitely. We're seeing the same thing that happened to us in the game on Wednesday, creeping into this game again. We win the first game big. We start serving well. And then as the game progresses, we start to lose that mental focus at the line and start committing service errors.
Great pass here by Sofia Solano. Fatima Ramirez busts through that block of Honduras. And it is now set point for Team Belize. Zalika Henderson goes back to serve for Team Belize, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the verge of winning set number 2 in this match against Honduras. We're playing great, Zach.
That's right.
Honduras has no answer for our attack.
I expect this set to end here on a block. We have our strongest blocking core in the front. Let's see what happens.
What is referred to? Oh, and that was a good cross-court rip by the lefty.
We're still not marking up right on that left-hand player.
Yeah.
We're marking her like she's right-handed, giving her too much of the right side of the court, which will be her power angle. We have to make sure that we take a step to the right and put our left hand on that ball.
Absolutely, you're right, Zach. And here's Celiazar back to serve, and she serves that ball out. Win set number 2 for Team Belize. Ladies and gentlemen, we're one set away from closing out the game against Honduras. Team Belize is playing great, Zach. They're a great, they're a well-oiled machine right now.
That's right.
Honduras has no answer for blocking or attacking. And Zach, we're going to be right back for set number 3 here. Tune in, don't leave, ladies and gentlemen.
The National Channel, your leading entertainment station in national programming. Trending topics, original shows, and your favorite sports. Providing top quality production for maximum nationwide coverage in high definition. TNC 10, your entertainment station. Planning on building something right? Belmopan Aggregates and Hardware has all the building supplies you need. Steel, cement, aggregates, sand and gravel, cement blocks. We are the leading supplier of DeWalt power tools and the sole dealer of Generac home standby and commercial generators in Belize. We carry lawn supplies and equipment from weed eaters, lawnmowers, gardening tools, all the way to Bentley seeds. Need to cool off your home or office space? Our regular and inverter Temp Blue air conditioners will help you beat the heat. We carry the best brands in home appliances: KitchenAid, Brentwood, Charbroil, and Frigidaire. Our parts and repair department stocks parts for all the brands we sell, and our repair shop confidently stands behind those brands we carry. We're located at number 5 Forest Drive and open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Belmopan Aggregates and Hardware. Everything priced right every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for the 3rd set. Team Belize is up 2-0 on Honduras. We're, like we were saying, Zach, we are a well-oiled machine right now. Before we start the set, I gave a shout out to the Prime Minister, the man is sitting in a general. But to be fair, General have the best view. Shout out to the Minister of Sports, Rodwell Ferguson, and the Minister of Tourism, Anthony Mala here. It's great that you guys are out here supporting Team Belize.
That's right. It's always good to have our leadership out here. We have invested a lot of time into these girls. There have been investment from the coaches, the staff, the Belize Volleyball Association, and now we can all come out and support, because if they win, Belize win, and we all win.
That's right, that's right. And we're about to start the 3rd set here. Iman Safa back to serve for Team Belize. Team Belize is up 2-0, Zach. We're on the verge of closing out this match here against Honduras. All right, and
that's
a great
an excellent serve.
That's the serve we know and love from Iman Safa.
That's right. That's what we want to see from her. You know, we know she has the capability. We just need her to trust in herself, trust in the serve, and put the ball over the net.
That's right, Zach. You're so right. Safa is back to serve once again. Those aces will help her in this vie to try to get the best server of the tournament.
That's right.
Those service errors will not, though. And she serves into the net there, and it's 1-1 Team Belize. We're tied here with Honduras. In the 3rd set, we're up 2-0. Back to serve for Honduras is Gabriela Gomez.
Yeah, this is where we want to see an excellent pass so that we can have our attackers in the front row get something that they can work with at the net.
And they serve Sofia Solano. Good pass there. They set the middle.
Excellent
Zalika Henderson puts it down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's exciting to finally see the connection between Iman Safa and Zalika Henderson.
That's right. That's right. You know, with a setter and a middle getting that connection, it opens up the blocking for the outside so that they can move the ball wherever they want. Thankfully, that play was initiated, though, by our captain and number 8, libero.
Great serve there by Garrett Bruce, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a free ball for Team Belize. Sophia Solano takes it. Where are they going to go? They go to Nissan, who busts through the block of Honduras. And it's 3-1 Team Belize. I got to say that as a setter, I am really enjoying how Iman Safa is running this offense.
That's right. She's distributing the ball well, making excellent decisions, keeping the blocking for Honduras guessing, trying to figure out what she's going to do next.
And here's Garrett Bruce back to serve. She serves Owela, Genesis Owela. It's going to be a free ball for Team Belize. The run rolls it over. Where's she going? Outside. Fatima blocked there by the middle. Selyazar, and they try to set to Nissan. All right, blocked there by, it's going to be free ball there for Team Belize.
That's a good pass.
Dug there by Iman Safa. And Fatima says, you're not going to stop me twice in a row.
That's
Fatima Ramirez goes over the top of the block and gets the point for Team Belize. 4-1 Team Belize.
That's right. All the great players at some point will be blocked. We like to see the composure there by Fatima to still say, even though you touched my last ball, you will not get this one.
Absolutely, absolutely, Zach. And inside the score, all right, 4-1 Team Belize. Garrett Bruce, another great serve. All right, they set Rocio Duran, who rips it cross court, out of bounds.
Outside.
Out of bounds, no touch there, ladies and gentlemen. 5-1 Team Belize. Great eyes by Sofia Solano.
We seen that play just now, number 2. What's her name? Duran.
Rocio Duran.
Rocio Duran. Remember, she's a left-hander, you know, so hitting the ball from the left side of the court is more difficult for her. She has to wait for the ball to cross her body.
That's right, that's right. And a rip there by Garrett Bruce. Overpass here. Where's Safa going to go? Fatima Ramirez. Oh, that was a great hit, but a great dig. Oh, I would be pretty upset if I was at setter number 10, ladies and gentlemen.
I would be ripping at my team at this point.
That was a huge hit, a huge dig, and they just lost a point.
Right, that definitely is a demoralizing play there for your team. When you take that hit, take that contact from the biggest hitter of the opposite team, and you cannot convert that into points.
That's right, Zach. And here's an out-of-system pass there, and a decent hit there. They go to the back, Nissan. Nissan just...
Excellent play.
That's that height, that jumping ability, and that mental acuity to just trick the ball over the top of the block.
One excellent thing, her being so tall and being able to get so high off the ground, she's able to have a high vantage point. Seeing the entire defense just now, she saw that the person in the back row was lagging behind, and she just tipped the ball right over the block for the easy point.
You know what is inspiring, what is encouraging, Zach, is that obviously Team Belize has their scouts for every game. They have a scouting report for each team before they play.
That's right.
And the scouting report, based on my scouting report at least, was saying that the main hitter for Honduras was Aceituno. She's a high volume hitter. She's up there for points, and we've neutralized her.
That's right. I believe that starts from our serving. We've been serving well, placing the ball well, despite, you know, a few of our errors, but we've been placing the ball well, forcing their setter to move out of system setting, which means that our blocking is able to queue up on wherever they're going to set the ball on the outside.
And Zach, it's currently 7-1. Team Belize is up. Honduras' only point came off of a service error from Team Belize. So that means we are playing very well. We are outplaying them at the moment. We need to keep it up, keep our foot on the gas. And Garrett Bruce back to serve once again. She takes a little bit off it, just over the net. All right, and they get it over. And Owela just hits it there. Here's Safa, goes to Fatima Ramirez. And Fatima just crushes it cross court. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, we're up 8-1 here in the third set. Team Belize is on a roll. And you know who finished the last Premier League on a roll, the top league? Altitude. Big up the baddest thing in the South, Altitude FC. We're back for Team Belize. Garrett Bruce here, back to serve. She serves just over the net. She's executing a great short serve, and that left-hander. We're just having trouble with the left-handed hit of Rocio Duran. We're not marking properly.
Right, you know, it's a symptom of not playing a lot of left-handers. Left-handers in sport have always been a tricky system to adjust to for the opponent, and that's one thing we need to work on moving forward.
Yeah, we definitely need to work on it. And here's Aceituno to serve. She serves the libero. Great pass here by Sofia Solano. They said Nissan. And Nissan, the set fell in a little bit, Zach, and Nissan tried to turn it line. causing her to be a little late there.
Yeah, I see her dropping her hand when she's moving into attack. She's a tall player, a big jumper. She needs to make sure that she keeps her hand up and attack the ball from a high vantage point. That way she can shoot the ball long and deep into the back of the court.
Absolutely, Zach. I'm back to serve once again. It's Asai Tuno for Team Belize. Pass there by Gary Bruce. Pretty good pass. Zalika Henderson, way to get it over. Set here for the libero. They go to the pipe. Asai Tuno, big trick. Taken there by Nissan. They go to Fatima. And all right, a good dig once again by 10, Gabriela Gomez. It's going to be a free ball, Team Belize. Give this ball. Oh, that was a great, smart play. What was Nissan doing there, Zach?
No, she was lagging on the net. She saw that it was going to be a free ball and was hoping that the defense in the back row would rotate over so that she can be prepared to hit. But we always say, you know, it's defense first. No matter what's happening on the court, it's defense first.
Absolutely, Zach. And it's Asai Tuno once again, 8-4. Team Belize is up. And
I don't know about that call there.
Come on, man, we're in Belize. Line judge, that one was out. I think he missed the call there.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Let's see the replay here. Let's see that missed call by the line judge there, because that ball went out. We could see it from here. And Asai Tuno back to serve once again. Number 17 for Honduras. All right, and there we go, Nissan Martinez once again.
That's it.
All right, good dig there. That setter for Honduras is actually a big block there by Fatima. They go outside. Here's Owela. All right, good dig there by Garrett. Give it to Fatima. Crush this, Fatima. All right, and a touch there. Give it to her again. They go to the back, Nissan. And Nissan, Nissan crushes it cross court.
You see, that's the difference there. She kept her hand up. That means the blocking was nowhere near to the height where she can contact the ball. It makes it easy for her to shoot the ball deep into the back of the court.
That's right, Zach. And Zalika Henderson back to serve. It's 9-5. Team Belize is up. All right, let's see Zalika Henderson serves libero. Decent pass here by the libero. They go to that lefty. And a big block there by Kaya Gordon. Puts them out of system. They just got to get it over. That was a good roll. That was a pretty good roll there by Owela. It was an out of system set, and he was able to she was able to take care of that ball.
Right, we had a bit of miscommunication there between our middle and outside, where the middle dropped down into that 4 position trying to dig the ball when she should have pulled back and be prepared for the block.
All right, and a good pass there by Garrett Bruce. Here's Fatima. Oh, and Nissan. Oh, played there by Owela. Owela's playing pretty great. They go to the pipe. Here is Asai Tuno. I don't know why Kaya would try to play that. Garrett gets it over. Dug there by number 15, Celiazar. They go to Owela. And Owela is a smart player, Zach. She's not the biggest jumper, but she's able to see the block and use it very well.
Right, Honduras is slowly trying to creep their way back into this game. Earlier we spoke about how the game was at 7-1 or 8-1, and now it's at 9-7. With a few mistakes, you know, a few unforced errors by the Belize team. And now Honduras has got a bit of momentum and is coming back into this game. So we definitely need to come out of this timeout with a bit more mental focus and be prepared to step back on the gas.
Absolutely. I don't know if here in the studio we can pull up that ball that was called out by the line judge. Just to make a point there, Zach, he missed that one.
He definitely did. We could see it from here.
Yeah, we could see it from here. That one was out of bounds. But we're back on the court here, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Team Belize. We're up 9-7. We were up by as many as 8-1, Zach. So Honduras is on a roll right now. We need to break this momentum. All right, and Celiazar back to serve. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the X Factor. Make some noise. And she serves the ball into the net. The X Factor comes through for Team Belize.
That's right. You know, whenever we're playing at home, you're playing against 7 people every time. The 6 players on the court and the crowd.
That's right. Absolutely, Zach. Absolutely. And back to serve for Team Belize. It's 10-7. It's Nissan Martinez. All right, she serves Asai Tuno. Asai Tuno goes to the middle. Big block there by Kaya Gordon. They read it well.
That's
that was such a great block.
They read that. They saw that coming from a mile away, and the 2 blockers queued up on that middle hit and just took away her power position and led to the block.
I see Gabriela Gomez talking to her middle. Look for them to run a slide here on this play.
That's right.
All right, serve. They serve Owela. All right, and they go to the back. Rocio Duron. Big block by Fatima Ramirez once again. That was mano a mano, and Fatima Ramirez showed her that you will not pass here.
That's exactly what we love to see. taking on the challenge one-to-one and putting the ball into the ground.
This is the type of inspiring play that we love to see, Zach. We love to see Nissan Martinez serving once again. All right, she attacks.
It's a good serve.
And an ace serve for Nissan Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. Team Belize, it's a game of runs, Zach.
That's right.
It's a game of runs. We had a big early run. Honduras made a run, and now we're on a run once again that we need to sustain.
The girls came out of the timeout focused. They minimized their errors and got right back to playing Belize volleyball.
You're right, Zach. And Nissan Martinez. And an ace serve once again for Nissan Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. Honduras is unraveling. It's 14-7. And I love to see that Nissan Martinez is picking her spots and executing her serve so well.
That's right. The defense of Honduras just lost sight of that one for sure, and she placed the ball perfectly.
Here's Nissan once again, attacks at Seituno. All right, they go to the outside. All right, and here's a net violation called on Team Belize here. We'll live with those, Zach.
That's right.
The middles work so hard, and from time to time, because of fatigue, you do lose control of your body a bit, and you touch where it's so minor, but you do touch the ball.
That's right. Sometimes you get a bit too aggressive on the net, and these things happen. It's a part of the game.
Fatima hit there, blocked by Honduras, and here's Owela. But Iman, what you need to read the hitter. There was no way that was going to be a threat, Zach. Why put up your hands and give them another option to use your hand? She could not hit that, but Iman tried to block it, and she didn't go up strong enough. It's 14-9 here for Team Belize. Rocio Duran back to serve, and Duran serves the libero. Sophia gets it out.
That's a good set.
That's a great set. You know, as much as she's our main gun, a lot of people forget that Fatima Ramirez used to be a setter.
That's right. She's extremely versatile. She's played almost every position on the court, and that's exactly what we need her to be. We need her to be our main weapon, no matter what she can do, affecting the game in every position.
That's right. Here's the D here for Rocio Duran, who hits the ball into the net. Zach, it's 16-9. We've been able to sustain a minor run here. Team Belize is looking good.
That's right. I can sense that the Honduras team is starting to crack under the pressure. They've tried everything that they could do. The coaching staff has made every change that they could make, and at this point, they're just waiting it out.
And the ball goes out there, Zach. They could not go through the Great Wall of Belize, and so they chose to go over it to no avail. They hit that ball out. It's now 17-9. 17-9, Team Belize. All right, we're up here in the third set on the verge. And an ace.
That was a close one.
Mr. Leslie,
That was a close one.
I don't know about that one, sir. Maybe we can get the replay to come up here. Ball called out, point for Honduras. And here's that replay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it was just out, Zach. It was just out. All right, here's Owela back to serve again. All right, Fatima Ramirez with the pass. They go to Garrett.
That set was a bit too far past the antenna.
And Iman needs to have better situational awareness. She was running toward the outside, and Garrett Bruce needing to be carried off the court here. We hate to see this, ladies and gentlemen. We hate to see this.
We definitely don't want to see that right now. She took a bit of a tumble there trying to reach out for that ball. We're hoping that this isn't anything serious.
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't know what happened here. I'm not sure what was the extent of the injury. She tries to reach back for it. It's her ankle there, ladies and gentlemen, right into the post. We're hoping for the best for Garrett Bruce. They're taking off her shoe. I think she's done for the night, ladies and gentlemen, but we're hoping for the best. But it comes back. Iman Safa needs to have better court awareness, and she needs to know that when you're going closer to here, you put more of a loop on it. Here's Genesis Owela. Serves the ball, Kaya Gordon. Going to the outside. Here's Marcy Mejia. All right, tip there by Mejia. And a trick there. Come on. And I think Team Belize needs a timeout here.
That's right. This is where we need to gather ourselves. You know, we had a player go down just now, Garrett Bruce, one of the main passers and attackers at the net. But we're still up in this game, and we still need to win. We need to maintain some mental focus, some mental fortitude here. We brought in our Miss Universal. And she can definitely be a main force to win this game.
Come on, Marcy. She rolls that ball. Oh, come on, Leon Leslie. That ball was in the court.
That one
I'm sure of. It was at least one tile in the court, and Leon Leslie missed that call, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this roll by Marcy Mejia. She rolls that ball. And
that is in the court. That's
Leon
inside.
Leslie, that ball, you missed a call, my brother. I'll have to tell you about it later.
We definitely need one back for that.
Here's Owella. All right, and she serves Kaya Gordon. They go to the back to Kaya Gordon, and she goes over the top of the block. Over the top of the block. And a point for Kaya Gordon.
We need our girls to focus here and close out this set. They've done all the hard work and brought us to this point. But from here on out, it's championship points. We're coming into the end of the game, the end of the set, and we need to focus, minimize our errors, and keep the ball in the court.
Absolutely, absolutely, Zach. Kaya Gordon's back to serve. We have Zalika Henderson, Marcy Mejia, and Iman Safa up front for Team Belize. And this is where we'll see the depth of Team Belize, Zach.
That's right.
All right, Zach. Come on, Kaya, get that ball in. That's right. And an errant pass and an ace.
Excellent serve
for Kaya Gordon, ladies and gentlemen.
That's exactly what we want to see. You know, she picked her spot, and Honduras have not had a great passing night. So right now, they're already nervous when it comes to the receiving end of the ball. So we just try to pick our spot, serve well, and force them to make a mistake.
Absolutely. Kaya Gordon, all right, going back. They set the back here. Here's Natalia Reyes, comes off the top of the block. Come on, set the middle there. No, they go to Marcy Mejia. Block there. Marcy is a shorter hitter. Iman needs to know where her strengths are on the court. This is where the IQ of the setter comes into play, Zach. You had Zalika Henderson mash up against Asaituno. Zalika is way taller than Asaituno. You need to throw that 5-2 there.
That's right. And Marcy Mejia is coming into the game a bit cold. So we need to give her a chance to get, you know, acclimated into the speed of the game, get rid of some of her nerves and work her into it slowly.
And Zach, what is inspiring to see, Garrett Bruce is up and she's in the warm-up box. She may be able to come back into this game, Zach. All right, looks like they gave her some of that magic spray. They set the pipe here for Fatima. From the front row, from the back row, they cannot stop Fatima Ramirez, ladies and gentlemen. It's 20-14. Team Belize is up.
Listen, that set was not set perfectly. She had to jump and adjust her body mid-air to make that play, and she did it, and that is exactly what we want to see from our main attacker.
That's right. And now, all right, she's one rotation away from coming in the front row. Iman Safa back to serve.
It's a good serve.
Marcy.
Excellent play.
Marcy, you got to push that ball down. We got lucky there. We got the point, but you got to be more aggressive on the block. She basically gave them a free ball, Doc. We're happy we got the point, but Marcy needs to be more aggressive on that ball.
That's right. She decided to play it safe. Thankfully, it worked out for us this time. Next time, we want to see her get up there, snap on the ball, or block the ball straight to the floor. We know she has the ability, and we expect that from her.
Yeah, we've all seen it. We see the Honduran coach talking to Gabriela Gomez, their setter and their captain. He's trying to pull something out of the hat here, Zach, trying to get some sort of victory here. But I think even with Garrett Bruce's minor injury there, I think Team Belize is still in the driver's seat. We're going to be able to pull it off.
That's right. With a player her size, getting so high off the ground as she does, you know, making sure that you can land properly is always important. And we saw her take a bit of a tumble in that last play. But it's good to see her walking around, and the medical staff was there right away to step in and to make sure that she's all right.
Right. Having a 7-point lead here so close to the end of the game. We'll see after this point, Zach, but it may be a situation where we don't need to chance it to bring Garrett back in the game and save her ankle for tomorrow. And they go to the outside. Here's Asaituno. Rips that ball. Great dig by Kaya. Here's Marcy. Marcy rips it. Dug by the libero. All right, they go to the outside. And rip. Great dig by Kaya. They go pipe. Fatima dug by the libero. Come on, play that ball. Go to the back. Nissan. They go to Nissan. All right, Nissan needs to be more aggressive, Zach. The libero sets the ball. Here's Asaituno. Oh, that's the kind of blocking we love to see.
It's a free ball.
All right, they gave back a free ball to Honduras. They go to the outside. They used the hit of the block of Nissan Martinez. Zalika Henderson had an opportunity to hit that ball, and she kind of sipped it over.
She did.
You've got to be more aggressive, Zach.
Yeah, I feel like the girls are trying to play it safe right now. They feel that was a long rally. No one wants to be that person to lose a point on a long rally, so she tried to play it safe. But we're not here to play it safe. We're here to win it.
To play safe. That was a great serve by Gabriela Gomez. Even better pass by Nissan. Blocked there by Zalika. All right, Nissan needs to...
She keeps dropping her hand, Bird. She's tall and she's long and she jumps really high. But if you keep dropping her hand, and as we say, we chicken wing the ball, we minimize all that vertical and all that height.
That's right.
And put the ball into the height of the smaller blocker.
And not only that, she, as much as she is ambidextrous, that was her weaker hand. Here's Fatima from the back row. Crushes that ball. Oh, but good dig. The ball's coming back over. And that's a great spot by Aceituno. All right, they go to the outside. Here's Nissan over the top.
That's what we want to see.
That's what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. It's 22-16. Martin Mejia goes back to serve, and that means Fatima Ramirez is in the front row. Zach, look for Fatima to finish this ball game. In moments like these, Zach, you go to your main gun, and that is Fatima Ramirez.
That's exactly it. We're looking to close this game out in 3 sets, and so we need to go to her to end this game.
Oh, there is Fatima right on cue, Zach. There's an overpass by Honduras, and Fatima Ramirez makes them pay for it.
That's right. She's been playing well this entire tournament, and I don't see her trying to stop now. She's going on with a full head of steam, and that's what we want from our Belize team. These girls are playing excellent tonight.
Absolutely, and it's a great
serve
once again by Marcy Mejia. Great serve by Marcy Mejia. And that was an ace, and it is match point for Team Belize. The Civic Center is rocking, Zach.
This place is going crazy right now.
We are 1 point away from the gold medal match, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
1 point away from the gold medal match against Guatemala tomorrow.
Let's get an ace here.
Marcy Mejia. She serves the ball.
Oh, that's right.
An ace to finish the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you finish the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we love to see it. We thank you for coming out. We thank you for tuning in. I'm going to run down to the court and interview some of the players. Have a great night. Come on out for the gold medal match against Guatemala tomorrow. All right, I'm back here with you. This is Francis Usher. As the girls cool down on both sides, we have both Belize and Honduras cooling down. We had an explosive victory for Team Belize there. They were able to close out Honduras in 3 sets. That is the first loss for Honduras in 3 sets, and Team Belize is now qualified for the gold medal match tomorrow against Guatemala. Both Team Belize and Guatemala are undefeated in this tournament. While Team Belize has more points, they have more points, they have the same record, and therefore whoever wins tomorrow night's matchup is going to be the champion of the Under-21 Female Volleyball Championships. We're waiting for some of the players here, but some of the key takeaways from the match, we played very well, our wings hit very well. There were still a lot of unforced errors that we're going to ask some of the ladies about. And we had a scary moment there in the 3rd set. Garrett Bruce, there was an overset. It went past the antenna, and Garrett wasn't able to control her body enough. She ends up rolling her ankle against the pole of the net. We see Garrett got up back, and she was able to continue warming up. They didn't need her in the game. We look for her to be ready to go again tomorrow. So as we await the arrival of who are going to be our speakers for the night, we once again want to thank our sponsors. That's Boyne & Boyne Limited, that's Simon Kwan, that's Sharp Engineering, of course TNC. You're watching it live on TNC, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have the Belize Tourism Board. The Minister of Tourism was here tonight. The Prime Minister was here tonight. The Minister of Sports was here tonight. The Minister of the Public Service, this is a long one. Minister of Public Service, Constitutional and Political Reform and Religious Affairs. As well as we had a lot of other dignitaries and previous presidents. We had Mr. Clement Usher, who was a previous president of the Belize Volleyball Association. It was a dominant showing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy. Team Belize, well, I guess we're just about ready for Team Belize to send over some players that they have their team meeting. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be back with some players here.
HBO Max, available with NextGen. Subscribe today.
Every griller does it a little differently. Dry rub, wet rub, smoked, wood, gas, charcoal, sauce, no sauce. One thing they can all agree on is Running W brand meats. For almost 40 years, tender, fresh cuts of Running W meats have graced the grills across Belize and finished at the center of some of our best times. Running W brand meats. Give me some of the nice thing.
Savor every moment. Experience our country. Go the extra mile.
And just dive in.
We are Belizean travelers. Are you?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back live, and we're here joined by Kaylee Bennett. Kaylee, first of all, how exciting was it playing in front of so many fans at home in front of your home crowd?
It was really exciting, and it was also anxious for me because like tonight determines a lot for us. So if we won in 3 sets, we could possibly get gold tomorrow. So we're hoping for gold.
Well, I think the entire country is hoping for gold, Kaylee. And now that we've beaten Honduras, both Belize and Guatemala are undefeated. So that match tomorrow against Guatemala is, for all intents and purposes, the gold medal match. Coming into tomorrow, how do you guys prepare for it?
Well, tomorrow we have practice in the morning, and I'm not sure, but we'll rest and then back at it again for game in the evening.
There was a scary moment there in the third set, Kaylee. There was a set that shot past the antenna. Garrett tried to save it, and she rolled her ankle on the pole for the net. We saw she sprung up really quickly. She was in the warm-up box. What was that like to see, and how was Garrett after the game?
She's like, I don't know, but she gets better really quick, so it's... Anyways, but Garrett getting hurt was kind of like, sorry. It was scary for us because she's our main player, one of our main players. And so seeing her hurt kind of let us feel a little down, but like, again, she's a great player and she gets up really easily.
What are your expectations heading into the match tomorrow night, Kaylee?
I expect us to get gold. We're gonna win this.
What was the difference in the strategy going into tonight's game? Last night, there were sort of like some unforced errors or sort of the game of rocky start. What was the difference tonight, do you think?
Tonight, well, we do a lot of team bonding, you know, so I think the team bonding really helps us to like build ourselves back up. Yeah.
And Kaylee, last question. You talked about the anxiety playing in front of the home crowd, but I think it provided the boost you guys needed, you ladies needed. What message do you have to the Belizeans to come out for tomorrow?
Guys, you have to come out, come support us. We're gonna win gold for you guys, for us, for our coaches, for everyone. So please come out and support us.
Thank you. Congratulations. And thank you, Kaylee. All right. We're joined here by, all right, I just want to put it out there. I'm 5'11" tall. We have a bona fide 6-footer at 15 years old, Nissan Martinez. How do you feel after that victory, Nissan?
I feel very proud of the team, proud of myself. We worked very hard to prepare for this tournament. We can see how this shake the Belize, and that we are really proud of ourselves, all the preparation and everything we've done to get ready for this moment.
Nissan, it's not often that you see a player who can use both hands, that is ambidextrous. How did you even develop that talent?
Well, I'm left-handed, and I was confused, you know, and when I came into volleyball, it's just one or the other, so I guess they just trained me for both because I didn't really know myself.
Nissan, when the set was high enough, there has not been a single block in this tournament that's been able to stop you. How do you replicate those efforts moving forward, and how do you keep the hype of the team up?
Well, like my coach said, all I need to do is reach higher for the ball, because at my height, nobody can really block at that reach like me and my team members, because there are multiple of 6-footers on the team. So that's what I'm planning to do.
What was the difference for you tonight, you think?
The difference was you have to come with a different mindset. You have to come stronger and you have to come harder, because every game is going to be different. You never underestimate a team.
More than just the physical training, we are talking about the psychological thing. Kaylee mentioned team bonding. How has that helped you?
Well, in volleyball, unlike other sports, you need much more of a relationship, so because you need to know what type of sets you want, how to play with each other, because every bump, every hit, every block counts. So that helps us to bond with each other and help each other out on the court.
Nissan, last question for you. You're known as a big blocker, a big hitter, but tonight you had 4 aces. What preparation did you make to be ready to serve like that?
Well, this morning at practice, I said I have to change it up because my serve is just this easy serve, and I have to change it because if hitting is not working, if passing is not working, if blocking is not working, I had to find something that will work for me. And serving, because the ball is in my hand, I get the opportunity to control that.
Awesome. Congratulations, Nissan, and good luck tomorrow. All right, and last but not least, look, again, guys, look at this. 5 foot 11 inches tall and another 6-footer here on the team. Fatima, you're the main gun for Team Belize. You weren't stopped once tonight, not once. How does it feel?
It feels good because I'm one of the big hitters on the team and I have a high reach, so I can use that to my advantage to help the team win.
Fatima, like you rightfully said, you are one of the big hitters for the team. But I don't know if I'm a stickler for statistics. I don't know if you checked the statistics today. You were actually the best receiver of the tournament this far. How does it feel to be known not only for your hitting, but for your passing as well?
Yes, I saw that. I was actually very surprised because I wasn't looking at the individual stats because I don't want it to get to my head. But I was very excited because I wasn't really a good passer back then. I was actually a right side hitter, and right side hitters don't usually pass. So this is my first big tournament playing a right side hitter. I mean a left side hitter. So I got into the pass, and I feel like my passing has really improved since I switched position to the main passer and the main hitter.
How much has the exposure of playing abroad helped you to prepare for this tournament?
I feel like I've gotten more experience. There are bigger players. I've gotten the chance to play with many players, different heights, and I got the chance to, I just got more exposure and I got more experience, so I feel like I could play better at the Central American level. Because I feel like the US level is a higher level than Central America.
Tell me a bit about the psychological preparation that you've had to make in terms of the tournament thus far, and how has that played into your success up to this point?
I mean psychological. Honestly, like before games, I would go into the Civic Center bathroom and talk to myself in the mirror because like the crowd, sometimes I feel like they do help me, but at the same time I think about all the fans watching me, like they expect a lot from us, so I have to mentally prepare and tell myself like, yes, you can do this, the crowd is here to help me. So that's my psychological preparation.
Because you've done so well, I'm sure that you've inspired other young girls to want to play sports. What message do you have for them?
A message that I always say is always remain coachable. Be open to criticism and from your coaches, and always be open to learning new things, because even though you're the best player, you still have a lot more to learn. So always be coachable, and being coachable makes you humble. Thank you.
Fatima, last question statement. Gold medal match tomorrow against Guatemala. What message do you have to the Belizeans to come on out and support?
Please come out. I want this Civic Center full, full, full. We need the support. Belize versus Guatemala, that is going to be our hardest game, and we need the fans to come out and support Belize. Please come out and support. Please come out and support tomorrow at 7:30 at Civic Center.
And you heard it from Fatima, the big gun for Team Belize. Come on out and support, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, gold medal match against Guatemala. Thank you, Fatima. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up here for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in to TNC. We're going to be back tomorrow. The first game, I believe, is Nicaragua against Honduras, and then Belize against Guatemala. So really you have the gold medal and the silver medal, or the bronze medal match tomorrow. Nicaragua and Honduras have the same record. They're fighting for third. Belize and Guatemala are going to decide first and second. Come on out tomorrow and support, guys. If you're not going to come out, tune into CNC. And thanks as always for tuning in.